2 months ago, this happened.
All smoke in the back.
After something let go at over 150 miles per hour, sending coolant and smoke streaming out of the back of the car, our first real test day took a turn that no one expected. Now, I'm left with this. With many Chinese whispers of what caused this to happen circulating, and countless rumours spreading online attempting to leak the actual extent of the damage, today, the truth is coming out. Chris, welcome back to the channel, brother. Today, we're going to be addressing all the speculation, all the rumours of what happened to this car and what actually happened to the car.
So we totally blew the whole motor up. It was a
Yeah, man. I mean, look, there you go, guys. The truth has come out.
Yeah, I thought it just better to let everybody the truth.
And the car set on fire, to tell the truth.
Twice.
Twice.
Once while we were pushing it.
Once while we were pushing it, yeah. I actually broke my leg. I styled it out. It's
looking good.
You know, it's
been that long.
It's been that long. But whilst I was there, I did get a penis extension. And
I saw the McLaren. Yeah.
No, none of that happened. It wasn't. It was nowhere near that.
It was exactly what we said it was.
Exactly.
The head lifted ever so slightly. Like, if you want, you can put up some pictures that I sent you when we stripped it. You can barely see my nail digging into the fail point of cylinder 1, I think it was, or cylinder 2. The ring was still intact, so it was just a silly oversight on our side. Basically, on shutdown, there is a boost spark. As it is when you change gears, there's a boost spark. And the boost sparked from 50 when you were doing your run, and as you went over the line, you lifted off, and boost sparked up to 60 psi. Mad. So just that one little instance is enough to push. Obviously, not all pistons are up at the same time. Sure. You know, 2 are up, and the one that was on compression or the one that was on power stroke, that's the one that let go, which was number 2. Cool. And it wasn't even catastrophic. Like, if it was a catastrophic failure, we would be replacing your engine.
100%.
We've repaired your engine.
When you do lift heads, it can go a few ways. Like, you can torch the block, you can torch the head, you can do both, you can do one of, or you can get away with just a lifted new head gasket, let's say.
So that's originally what happened. When we tested the car ourselves, we lifted the head slightly. We had some water that came out the bottle. And I phoned you and I said, look, I think we've hurt it. I don't know, I'm not too sure. It's not a lot of water. I spoke to everybody in the trade, and we came to the agreement was, you know what, let's just tighten up the head studs, let's put it back on the dyno and see what she does. And that's when she made numbers, and we're like, she's fine.
She's good, yeah.
That night I went and I did some rolling runs on it at 50 PSI, so I knew what the car could take. And I was like, sweet, she's good to go. Yeah. That's why I said to you at the track, I was like, we're going to give you a dead sailor first, a sighting lap first at low boost, and then we're going to give you all the marbles. We're going to give you 50 PSI and let you eat it. Left lazy without boost.
Yeah, I think as much boost as it would build was about 3 PSI off the line. Yeah.
And then me and Harvey were saying to you, no, you've got to stay on it, you've got to stay on it.
Yes.
And we explained to people, like, when you're in that car, 1 second feels like longer, like 5 seconds. So you don't think you're staying long enough. That needed to get checked out. Like, why was the car doing that? I mean, your run that you done, you left in 3rd gear.
It was like changing up because I was holding it so long. It was something.
That's exactly what happened. So because you're sitting there waiting for boost to build, it goes into a safety and it clicks up a gear. Yeah. That's what happened. It's a part of the software program. It is what it is. It happened. But your back end data showed you were good for an 8788. So you had the power in the back end to do that number on that day, had we just had a good front end, a good 8th. Live and learn, move forward.
Yeah.
And we have moved forward.
But we are coming back bigger, stronger, better than ever. We have made adjustments and changes to really give us our best chance at succeeding this time round.
Let's start off with, so where the failure points were, I think it was C2, so it was around here. And basically it's the thinnest part of the block to the water jacket. You can see it is quite thin there. So our firing. So this is from the actual engine the first time. So basically when the head lifts, when we say the head lifts, you cannot even measure it, not visible with the naked eye. It's so tiny. So the boost basically lifted the head and the boost then pushed through this. Now, I mean, the temperature inside the cylinder, it's compressed air, it's ridiculous amounts of pressure, like ridiculous hundreds of PSI of hot air pushing through here. So it pushed through the little gap over here. It hurt our little ring and it hurt the head. So C2, so that would have been this one here, somewhere here. I torched it a little bit.
Can we just let people know that this is the same engine, block,
it's
and
the exact
head?
same. So by the time I had gotten home from the day, I already had a block on site. I was like, it's hurt the block, but we're gonna have to change the block. Then when we pulled the motor apart, I was like, sweet, I saved myself some money. That's another thing, guys. Like, this is a sponsored car. Like, me and Jamie are in this together. Like,
and I love that.
We bleed together, we cry together, we ride together.
Full support.
So that's it. So a lot of guys will be like, oh, you know, there's so much labor involved. Jamie doesn't get a bill for labor. He gets a bill for parts. But the rest of it, we come up with. So things like this,
is a proper
we look
team.
after. We look after him. Jamie is a part of the team. He's the guy, man. He's the pilot. These are the engineers. But anyways, same engine, nothing's changed. We actually got a new sponsor because of the failure. So how sick is that? Spec J came on board.
Shout out to Spec
J.
J.
If you can maybe put some B-roll of like cars like JC or whatever in the background. This guy's built some amazing cars. Not built, but he's helped the engineering of engine blocks and heads of some amazing cars in the country. Record breakers. So he reached out to me. He said, look, this is what we do. I said, sweet. You know what? Let's do it. Let's sleeve it. I don't like sleeves. I've got bad experience with sleeves. I don't want to do sleeves.
But that was also me in your ear. It was like, listen, Chris, what's the next step? What's the most bulletproof?
We have to go this way.
So,
this is the next step.
So it's sleeved.
We've sleeved the block now. And the rings, these were our old fire rings. And the way these ones work, they just get squashed between the block and the head. And it's up to the user to keep clamping down on the head bolts until, well, it doesn't lift. I mean, is what it is. So that's what we kept doing. Eventually it failed. The rings are all in one piece, so they didn't really have too much of a problem. We've now moved to these. These are a lot thicker, so you can see. And the nice thing is these things lock in. Actually lock in that way. So these lock into the block. A nice groove has been cut into the sleeve for us. So these will always be in place no matter what. So not like this ring, which when the head lifted, there was nothing like kind of keeping it in place and it could just blow through. So now this is locked in. This cannot lift. This is locked in. The head gasket will help to keep it in place as well. The second part of this was we're actually going to go up in turbocharger size.
Shout out to Precision each and every time. But this is crazy actually, right? So before we show him the turbo, it's not like I was using a different turbo before I switched to the turbo we're about to show you guys, which is absolutely crazy. It's like all the fastest cars are using Precision turbos. You know that I have a collab with Precision now. In fact, we told them that we had a new turbo the last time we were at the runway and we were going to show them. Well, today we're going to show you this turbo. But listen, I was using a Precision before because all the fastest cars use Precisions. And believe me, this is going to be the fastest car using a big Precision.
Yeah, we're now putting the big boy on. So big that we had to buy another bonnet.
Yes!
So basically the head is done. Big shout out to Sam Connaught again.
Sam Connaught, that name comes up so often in my videos nowadays, it's crazy.
Good. It shows.
Sam is the man.
So Sam sorted out the head for us. Spec J sorted out the block for us. This is ready to go back together.
And just for the people who are wondering, this is a fully built head.
GSC,
all the goodies.
It's got all the right stuff in it. So this is good to rev to 8,500 RPM, which we didn't even go. The highest you revved on that day was 7,700. So you didn't even use your full power band yet. But because we could see in the data you were having problems and the car was trying to look after itself,
there's no point giving more.
Can you imagine if everything was right? Like we would have been at our 8.5 target, which we had for that turbo before we put what we're about to show you. So let's do that.
But before we do that, in just 4 days' time, we are celebrating everything automotive, representing for the culture at Gaston Track 2025, Silverstone Unsilenced. That's right, this Saturday. Join up to 15,000 like-minded petrol heads with a one-off unique event. We have absolutely everything there. Show cars, drift cars, drag cars, NAS cars, hypercars, supercars, rally cars. We've even got a jet car coming. We've got live action show car awards, the Brooklyn Slide, meaning the fastest drift entry into Brooklyn's Bend. Yes, you're gonna see some of the UK's craziest drifters sending it at over 140 miles an hour into Brooklyn's Bend, and some of these cars don't make it round. It's gonna be crazy. It's also an unsilenced track day, meaning you can get your pride and joy out on track unsilenced, meaning no decibel levels. And the icing on the cake for me personally at Gaston Track is real F1 cars out on track. It will blow your mind. It's also fun for the whole family and under 11s go free. We've also got a full fun fair, which is free to ride all day. Grab your tickets while you can. Only 4 days to go. Links down below in the description. I'll see you there. Let's get back to the video. So yes, guys, in fact, we've got some cool bits up here to actually talk through. Chris, I'll let you go through them. Let's start with the Precision, because we've hyped them up for the Precision.
Yeah.
But this is a special turbo. We can tell them the size of it? Are we keeping it? No, we can't tell them.
No.
All right, cool.
Precision had strict instructions.
Okay.
Listen, this is
a special turbo.
It's the only one for you.
This is a turbo that you guys, or anyone watching who probably wants to try and compete, you cannot have. Look at this, man.
You know how dumb we're going to look if we don't hit target with this? Because they've given us a special turbo to go and do this.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Chris, just hold that next to your head, please, just so.
Yeah. Wait, I'll do the trick.
Yeah, hold it way out. Yeah, like 14 times the size of his head.
So this is 5-inch alone, the intake. Your old one was 4-inch.
Listen, our last turbo was humongous, right?
It was really big.
It was a big turbo, 72, 75.
And it was already a low 8 proven turbo on a 240, and even a 7-second turbo on a Supra. So
mad.
That turbo's gone in 7 seconds in a lighter body. So can you imagine what this is going to do?
But this is just ridiculous. Like, I can nearly, like, you know, you do the fist test with an exhaust. My fist is quite big, right? But we're nearly there with the intake side of this this turbo here. It's absolutely humongous. You will see we haven't actually got the exhaust housing on there right now.
So that's gone off to IMMICO.
Shout out to
IMMICO is doing their insulation solution on it.
Yep.
So that'll be back shortly.
Look how big that is, bro. I don't have anything to size up next to that, but it is absolutely, this is just don't even make sense.
Yeah, so that's a tenner, half a tenner.
Yeah. So this bad boy it's ridiculous. So once again, a massive shout out to Precision. As I say, the support they're giving me and us on all of our builds is insane. And again, it's so nice to be teamed up with a company that are breaking records, proven breaking records. A company that I'll be using anyway and have used even before any collabs. So that's how big it is. And this turbo is going to see us into the 7s. We're not messing around. Bro.
Yeah, I mean, we would have gone into the 7s with the 72 on and the gas. I'm quite confident of that. This is pretty much like writing that banker's check. This is guaranteed.
Mate, this is massive. And this is, I can't spin it because it's leaning on the bloody, okay, cool. But believe me, it will spin forever once you turn the car off. It's dual ball bearing, it's the next gen series, and it is a very special turbo. As I say, it's not an off the shelf one that you can buy, but they have other solutions for people who do want to buy turbos.
It will be for sale for the public eventually.
It will go up.
Yeah. I'm sure once all the testing is done and all the results are in.
Yeah.
It's a class turbo, so
yeah,
it has to be released at some point.
Sure.
Fuel system. Remember how much headache we had with your fuel system? I think we went through 2 or 3 reiterations of that as well. So I'm bombing like that whole fuel system. We're going back old school. We're just going to put a little fuel cell in your boot, put 2 or 3 pumps in it, and let it eat. Yep. Get it over and done with. Sure. Enough's enough. The bonus is we get to lose all that weight under the carriage. So that's okay, and we're hanging a little bit more weight over the back axle, which is not a lot. I mean, this thing's tiny, it only holds 20 litres.
And that is NUKE again. So,
yeah, NUKE, our current sponsors, not a new sponsor, but they're always looking out for us. So thank you again, NUKE. We appreciate that, and it's all E85 approved. Inlet manifold, it was such a shame. We wanted more data on this. We've actually we've got another one, and we put it on our 240 for more data. So we've seen where the weak points are on your car. So if you have a look, the water from your cooling system flows in here and flows out here, and basically. So it's like 2 radiators in here, so the water does like a loop-the-loop. In the grand scheme of things, when there's so much power or so much pressure makes heat. It is what it is. So this thing's not getting heated up as best as it could be because less air is traveling through cylinder 6 as cylinder 1.
Got you.
So this is superheated air, but this one, the air's traveled more this way. So having the water having to recycle itself back, what I've noticed is it might actually be better that we just pump the water from the hotter side to the colder side as fast as possible. So we've upgraded your pump.
Nice.
So you've now got a pump that's doing double the volume that the old pump used to do, which we've put in our Supra and we've seen the results.
Yep.
So that's like awesome.
Brilliant.
And the way we do that is we're going to weld this bung on over here, and basically this pipe will then be the return pipe, and then these two will be joined together through a wire pipe, and that will be the feed. So we'll just feed both the rads through there, and it'll be recycled out through this one. Nice. So that's another upgrade we've done. But the biggest one, the troublemaker.
Yes.
So this is what caused the problem. This is what cost us the day. This awesome EWG solution that we've been working with. It works, it does the job, but we want to move to a reactive system, a pneumatic system. And I did knock the pneumatic things because it was reactive and it wasn't fast enough. But the way this works, the way it shuts down costs us the motor. It is what it is. Every time, I remember talking about when you change your gears, it wants to build boost, so it'll close the gate. So this we don't have that problem with. So this is pneumatic. We can program this the other way around, to lose boost when we change gear, or when you lift off, or after 5th gear or 6th gear, whatever it is, we can tell this thing open up wide and let all the boost out that the motor and turbo is still busy spooling up. As you know, a B58 doesn't work on the throttle body, it works on the Valvetronic system.
Okay. So
we can't close all the valves at once,
sure.
It just doesn't work. So there's always boost in a B58 that needs to get rid of, and that's how B58 gets rid of its boost. It's a thing between its wastegate and its Valvetronic system. So what we're going to do, we're going to take out a little bit of complexity. We're going to just go back one step, and we're going to move to pneumatic control. So still straight gate, so still half flowing, but it's going to be controlled pneumatically now.
Got you, got you.
And that was TurboSmart. They came on board as well.
Listen, these guys again, these guys are really, really good in quite a few of my builds now, always helping out where possible, you know, and the product, it speaks for itself, like, you know what I mean, everyone, once again.
It goes back, you can even look at Jason's car,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
full TurboSmart.
Yeah,
so
everyone uses it.
this is the right stuff to use for the car, I mean, and we do it right, we do it with all proper fittings and stuff, so it'll all be AN3 or AN4, whatever it is. And springs again.
Oh, springs, okay.
So again, because we're using a straight gate, we have a 50-50, how do you say, like a 50-50 resistance on a butterfly valve. So we don't have to use these big springs or multiple springs to achieve those high boost levels of 50 psi. We can use much lower boost, like 15 psi, and we can quadruple that right up to 60 psi if we wanted to. So less strain on the gate, so that's why we don't need this big 60mm gate.
Yep. Also a boost gauge. We didn't have a boost gauge before.
No. So this was also another thing on the day. We actually had to cable tie a cell phone to the roll cage so you could look at the boost.
Yeah, to try and build the boost that we thought it would be able to build, but it wasn't building the boost.
Yeah. Just so we could also verify, and you as well, like, okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, something's wrong. So this was important. We needed to put a boost gauge in the car. So this is also your boost controller. What makes this nice, instead of boost by gear, we are going to give you the scramble button now. But I know you got too many buttons, because now you've got anti-lag, nitrous, and...
that's all right.
But anyway, it is what it is. You push the button and it'll give you another 10 psi. This will help us on days like we had, where we can now control the boost. So we're not relying too much on our map and our actuator.
Sure.
We can now say, Jamie, right, first run 20 psi. At the last gear, hit the button so we can see 30 psi. Then we can look at the data log and make a decision from there.
Sure.
So this is our way of racing.
Yep.
Our Supra has it. All of our big turbo cars has that system, and it just works. It's very, very hard to break because it also has overboost protection, and it's an old school overboost protection. If it sees whatever you've set the overboost protection to, it will open the gate. Car-wise, she was really good. I mean, she drove straight as an arrow.
This car is so well set up. Let's just give him a recap.
This car was doing mid-3s, 100 to 200 with ease.
Yeah. A shout out to SW Motorsport. They supplied us with the full welding cage there. TILLET, as you see, we've got the lightweight carbon fiber seats. We've got the ZESTEK clip-off steering wheel there. You know, we've got this. Listen, just go back and watch the whole build series because it's too much to say. This car is absolutely crazy. It's on the mend, and we're going to get there soon. Now,
it is what it is.
We are waiting for something to come back. We had to send our gearbox away.
So this was also part of the problem on the day. The car you would stage and then the car would leave in third. We don't want things like that to happen.
Sure.
And we started seeing funny little errors and stuff like that. So as precautionary measure, you know, we've contacted Pure and said, hey, it's doing this and this and this.
Sure.
We're not too sure about this. Can we send it back? You guys can check it over. Happy days, we sent the box back, and we sent the torque converter back as well because we couldn't get the spool up. So there was definitely something going on, whether it's a tuning side or a hardware side, is what it is. Got to give everybody their piece of cake, give them the opportunity. So it's with them. Hopefully when it comes back, we can put it in and we can just go straight to the 8th.
Once that comes back, we're ready to go. So it's just
that's our only holdback now.
We do actually have something big. I don't want to scream and shout about it too much, but potentially this car is not going to be in the country too much longer.
Oh no, that's a given.
But it's not forever. We have something big coming up that we need to meet. So really exciting news. I don't want to say too much just in case everything doesn't line up.
Let's lock it in. Once it's locked in,
then we'll let
everybody know.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I think it's going to bring the community together.
100%.
Yeah,
it's big. It's big.
Good.
It's going to be big for the UK. Also, what I do want to say, and I know it's not my car related, but I mean, for one, we got a lovely car. Shout out to Harvey here. Harvey is another support that when I was at the track that day, it's lovely to see the community come together. But I want to come through here. Can we go through here and just show them some cool stuff that you actually showed me? You did used to have a hub dyno, but it was a 2-wheel drive hub dyno. And on any dyno session we use, shout out to Tommy Velocity.
We do appreciate Tommy and borrowing us the dyno. But it was getting to the point where we were getting more and more X-Drive cars. So we had to let the hub dyno go and we had to move to a 2,500 horsepower 4-wheel drive dyno. So now we can actually, And what's sick is like, this is ours.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Like when
yeah.
you're borrowing somebody else's dyno, you can't really,
Exactly.
you can't take the piss.
You can't take the piss.
Yeah, we can take the piss.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yes.
So we don't have noise restrictions here.
Yep.
We can send it. We
take
can
the
even
piss.
do a quarter-mile run on this. So it's quite sick, yeah. Even
You know?
now, when we finish the motor, we can break it in. Remember, we broke that engine and gearbox in
on the road.
on the road, bro. I drove that for a week solid. Every night after work, I went and done 100 miles until we got it done.
Yeah,
so
epic.
now we don't have to do that. We stick it on here. We can vary the load as much as we want. We can break each gear in if we wanted to. We can do each RPM range we want to. So it's a nice way to break an engine in. This car's actually having its engine broken in now. It's come from it's come from another shop. We've replaced the engine.
And bro, I know it's not really on topic, but when I see cool stuff, I like to speak about it. I know we had a quick chat off camera about it. So obviously this one's got an engine that's being embedded in, but also we got a really cool looking M2. And I did ask you, I was like, bro.
240.
Oh, is it 240?
Yeah, B58. We only do B58 here.
Bro.
The B58 240.
Hang on. Tell me, people, when I first spun that round, is that not an M2? Bro, I fully had that conversation with you earlier, thinking that was an M2.
Really?
So it's B58.
Look, I'll be honest, we've got the only M2 that's powered by a B58 in the world. Yeah, it's right outside. So I can show you that one if
That's
you want.
crazy, yeah.
But yeah, this is a car that goes down to Berg quite often. It's a track car.
Okay. Yeah, this is, so this runs at the ring. Does it have a record or some description?
This was pretty much the fastest 240 around there.
And it was how much power?
650.
And it's how much now?
900 now.
900, it's excessive for the ring, but I like the guy because he likes power.
He's not going to use it, you're going to turn it down. Every car we've sent there with over 600, they turn it down.
It's not usable, is it? Unless you're a G. Unless you're me, yeah, it's not usable. Coming all the way outside, and I know this wasn't planned, but your M240i, did we speak about this much? You know, I think we've done a few bits on it, but this is actually a cool build, and a build that is a little bit of an undercover one too. Do you want to talk us through what's going on? Bro, I haven't looked under the bonnet since it was, really? I think the last time I saw it was on hybrids.
Yeah, it was on a hybrid.
It was on hybrids.
Yeah. So this is our development vehicle.
Okay.
So a lot of the stuff, before it even sees your vehicle, will go here. Like now, the new gearbox setup, we're testing, what would you call it? Our backup plan.
Yes.
That's our backup plan. Or a future plan. You can also call it a future plan.
Yeah.
Like the right thing to do, it depends on code.
Depends, isn't it?
So yeah, so this has got a G80 gearbox in it. Still Gen 2 B58 stock motor. And then it's got the same type of turbo system that yours has, just a smaller turbo. This is a 6870.
Oh, cool.
But EWG controlled, and it runs a 9.5 on the street, no issues.
Mad.
Full interior, no roll cage, I know it's responsible. Sorry.
What kind of power would this make then to run a 9.5?
I'll let you know once we put it on the dyno.
So it hasn't been on the dyno. What would you estimate or guesstimate?
We keep breaking the gearbox. We've done 3 gearboxes in a week. Jeez. So again, like everyone's like, oh, like, you broke Jamie's car. No, my bro, I broke my car long before I broke Jamie, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Look, we're building race cars, bro. We're building race cars to go 7. You not see all my cars breaking because we're pushing the limits. Listen, if you don't brake, it ain't pushing hard enough. I know it's easy to say, right? And it's never nice when they break, but I understand things are gonna break. And we'll get there in the end. That's the main thing. What would you say, power-wise, to run that? It's got to be 900 brake.
Yeah? It's got to be north of 900 now.
Mad.
That's why, well, it ate 3 gearboxes there. They said it all. So yeah, we did 3 gearboxes in 10 days. I gave up on it. That's why we moved up to the G80 platform, that gearbox system now. So same, if we have problems with your gearbox again, we're just going to do the exact same thing. The nice thing is, we've done all the homework here. We've paid all the school fees here. It'll be a much quicker job to do it on your car than it's been on this car. This car, we've already been struggling for about 3 weeks to get everything dialed in and get it running properly. But yeah, cool little car. We call this car training wheels because it's so easy to drive.
Oh, bro, we've actually got a name for my car.
Yeah, we finally named it.
Can we go over there?
It's got 2 names.
It's got
Damon's name and it's got Chris's name.
Yeah. We have a name, right? And we actually named this car. We named it on the when we was at Santa Pod actually on our test day, which was MSB's pull-up. We named it, but
I think we named it
like the right time to. Yeah.
So I've got this belief, like if you don't personify your car, give it a personality.
Yes.
Like it's bad luck. Like,
yeah.
Because this thing, your bad energy, it flows into this thing. So we've got to have good vibes around the cars, man.
Yeah.
And you finally named your car.
I named it too.
I just think you named it too late.
This is the first time I've ever named a car too. And listen, like it or love it or hate it or whatever, basically, what you're looking at now, guys, is Purple Rain. It's rain as in we're raining, as in it's not raining outside. I know it's raining a lot outside in England, but this is rain as in a king reigns over its land. Purple Rain, but Chris calls it
Purple Pain. This is a pain in my ass.
Purple Pain. So so the car is now being personified purple rain right here, because hopefully the reign of the greatest M240i
I hope so.
will shine through. So that's our name. We've got our name. We've got a plan. We've got our parts. Just waiting for the box. Once we got that, we just need our times, bro.
Hey, for away.
You know?
Hey, for away. Everything else is ready to go, man. We're ready.
Yeah. So you've got to make ruining the shot out there. Is that Wheelworks?
That's Wheelworks.
So they're actually a sponsor on here anyway. So yeah, we'll let them off. We'll let them off.
Let them off. It's okay.
We'll let them off today.
Don't moan yet. Wait for stuff to come back from powder coating.
There we go. Yeah. Chris, thank you so much for this update. I know it's been
pleasure.
quite a bit overdue, and we've kind of been ready to go to give people an update for a while, but we thought, let's get the bits here before we can, so we can visually show them, right?
So yeah, I mean, waiting for sleeves and all of that, guys know it takes time. There's guys that wait weeks for that.
For sure.
I had my own problems. I had a spinal surgery, so that takes time to recover.
Yeah.
I'm still not recovered.
When I tell you, you should not even be standing right now.
Nah.
Even more like respect for continuing to do what you do.
Sure.
You know, I know you made a post on Instagram, so some people are aware, like just to kind of put them in the loop of, you might be a little bit slower than you usually are, but I understand that you've still been pushing through, and
so
we love that.
yeah, normal turnaround time. I think we're at 8 weeks now. It's about a normal time for such a failure. And our plans before the big announcement is to go 8. So we pretty much can't actually pursue those plans until we go 8.
Exactly.
So we are a little bit under the gun, but I'm confident now. We've got the last piece of the puzzle done. I think we're good.
I want to finish on something really cool.
Sure.
Because you guys also surprised me with something today, which is kind of, we've lent our turbo on it. But can we show them what is going on here? Because guys, this car, believe it or not, will be at Gaston Track. Now, I'm not sure exactly when this video is going live, but it will be going live before Gaston Track. I'd assume maybe Gaston Track might be a week out. So if you want to see this car, it will be at Gaston Track. But also, we have some cool t-shirts to show you with a one-off kind of limited design, because this car is going to be changing its look. But Chris, I'll let you talk them through what you'll be selling, I guess, on your stand on the day, which is this cool t-shirt, and it's got our sponsors.
Yeah, we did a thing.
Done a thing, and I think it looks really cool.
I think it looks okay.
I think it looks really cool.
We just got to bring out the design a little bit more so we can see the parachute and the bigger wheels and everything. But yeah, it's got all our sponsors at the bottom, everybody that jumped on board. And I think it's a nice memento to have
100%.
Before we change the car. So we can call this the prequel.
Yeah.
We're about to show you the sequel.
100%. It's limited too, you know, it's got Osprey on the front.
Yeah,
so
we're not going to do many.
Make sure at Gaston Track you go over, check out Osprey, and you know, grab a t-shirt, support the build, support the people, support the culture, see my car also. So yeah, man.
Yeah, so that's a personal goal of ours, regardless whether the gearbox is back or not. I did say to you off camera, we've got a spare stage 2 box. We'll stick it in just for Gaston Track so the guys can hear it and see it. And I think that's a must for the culture. We've got to send it. So we'll be at Gaston Track, one way or the other.
Legend.
Guys, you might see it like this.
You might be under the bonnet making engine
You might
noises.
be helping us fix it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, thank you so much, Chris.
No
Timescales now, as I say, is pretty much waiting for that box to button it up. So as soon as it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be.
And thanks to Santapod as well. Santapod reached out and said, hey, we know what happened. We know you need some more testing time. If you need a track, shout out.
Yeah.
So we will probably next time see this car.
I think up and running at Santapod. Let's just get into it.
It'll be up at Santapod. Yeah. Whether it'll be an event or a private thing, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll
probably
make it work,
a private thing.
Yeah.
Because you know, just all those chapters I had to go through, blown engines and blown gearboxes.
As always, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the update. I know it's been a long techie one, but I know you guys like that, especially when it's something meaty. I know breakages are never nice, and I know it slows process, but it's part of the journey.
I'll tell you something interesting. We learned more from that engine failure in that one run than we did throughout the whole program of building the car. So that's the next thing that's important. Breakages happen, but you know what? It's only a loss if you don't learn anything.
Yeah.
We learned. We've done the changes.
very well
I
said.
promise you, we're coming back stronger.
Very well said, very well. Once again, Chris, thank you so much
Always a pleasure,
to yourself and the team and all the sponsors that have come on board, new and old. Guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, hit that thumbs up. Show your support by hitting that thumbs up. It means a lot. And if you want to know a little bit more about this car,
Buy more shirts, please. Like, it's expensive.
Yeah. Also, the guys from Osprey have a sick YouTube channel. I tell you this every time because I mean it. If you want to see the nuts and bolts, nitty gritty of this build, plus all the other cool stuff they do, check their YouTube out. Also, hit that subscribe button. I'll leave links to that down below in the description. Make sure you're at Gaston Track too. There'll be links to that down below in the description, and all of our sponsors too. So yeah, once again, hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.